What's going on, guys? 2018 finally is upon us. Happy New Year's, guys. I hope everybody had a safe, fun time last night. Everybody was responsible. Everybody just had a good time. Ringing in the new year. It's that whole new year, new me. So right now I want to talk about Disney World more specifically, because I haven't done anything Disney World in a little bit. I haven't done actually more specifically any Disney World news. So let's go into the last recent year end, if you will, of Disney World news. There's two different ones that I want to go over. It's kind of just recently happened, so let's get into it a bit. Let's talk about the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom closed not once, but twice in 1 week. Yes, they have reached capacity twice in 1 week. No guests were allowed to come in at all for the remainder of the period. The other parks, though, were open for guests, so you could do that. The first time it closed in 1 week was Christmas Eve? No, Christmas Day. Christmas Day, around noonish. I think it was around noon. They reached capacity. They later did let guests back in. I think that was around like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. They were able to free some time up for guests to come in. So it closed then. Had some little down period, but guests were allowed back in. The Magic Kingdom closed yesterday, New Year's Eve, at 1:30 p.m. Reached capacity, did not let any guest in for the remainder of the day and night. Now, a couple of my friends came up to me, and they were like, Tony, did you hear? What are your thoughts about the Magic Kingdom closing? They would actually ask Lisa and I. Lisa would be more like, oh, wow, I can't believe, that many people went, something along those lines. And me, I was just kind of like, is it surprising? I mean, yeah, if I was a guest and I didn't know any better and I went down and I purchased my tickets and, you just don't know because you might have that thought process, well, oh, it's New Year's Eve or Christmas Day. They're going to be out with family. Nobody's going to go to the parks, really. Well, yeah, then I can understand why so many people would have been upset because pretty much you lost money. So I get that 100%. Otherwise, I've never gone on those holidays. I've been around that holiday season, but never on those days. Why? Because I know that's the possibility. Like an 80, maybe 90% chance that's going to happen. Or it's just going to be too crowded. I'm just not going to have probably too much fun. Because I'll just be wall-to-wall people just like, I don't know. I wasn't surprised by it. So I was just kind of like, should have known. But next time, they will know. So I feel bad for those who didn't know and, lost money on that. For, was it $110 to get in for a day? Yeah. But the other parks were open, so that's kind of the upside on it. So, I mean, you can always go back to Magic Kingdom next day. I mean, that's if you bought, like, those park hoppers. That's when the park hoppers come in handy here, folks. That's when it does. So, yeah, Magic Kingdom closed twice 1 week. It's crazy. Like I said, other parks were open. The other parks don't close. I think I read that Animal Kingdom Hollywood Studios closed once to capacity, but hasn't in about, like, 10 years. Maybe, yeah, once in about 10 years. Yeah, something like that. The other thing in the year-end news of Disney World goes back to Magic Kingdom, but it goes to the Hall of Presidents. Guest heckled a robotic Donald Trump at the Hall of Presidents. Yeah, there is video. I watched it. It's somewhere on YouTube. I'll give you the name of this guest. They released it. It's actually an actor / comedian guest that was doing it. Jay Malsky, Malsky, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I'm sure if I looked up a picture of him, he might strike something. But he was in the Hall of Presidents, so pretty much let me just pan out this scenario of what happened as what I was watching. They're doing the presidents, they just like 2 minute clip, 4 minute clip, 4 minute clip. I'm sorry. So you see Abraham Lincoln talking. They're announcing, the presidents and, the order, Barack Obama. And then before they even say Donald Trump, you hear some like historian almost talking in the background. And then as soon as robotic Donald Trump starts talking, this J Mouse guy or Mouski just started chanting really loud, "Lock him up." And immediately the crowd, from what you can hear and see, just went berserko. I mean, you see some that are just like silent. Like that awkward silence, like. And then like you see some that are like trying not to laugh, or they are laughing to themselves. You hear a bunch of just families just angry because, they're ruining an attraction. And then you see all like the people that are for Trump get really upset. And, this J Mouse guy, he went on for 2 minutes screaming, "Lock him up." There was no break. 2 minutes. I'm surprised by a couple things on this. One, that he even chanted it that long. If I was that guy and I was chanting that, I would have been done within like 30 seconds. I would have been like, yeah, I'm done. But the fact that he was able to go strong for 2 minutes, that's crazy. The other crazy thing about this is I'm surprised the cast members at Hall of President let this guy go on for that long. They eventually did. You can see in the video, he did get escorted out of the attraction by the cast members, who Jay said in an interview that the cast members at Hall of President were really polite and really nice to him when they escorted him out. So yeah, he didn't say anything bad about them. But yeah, that's what's happening. That's what happened. Because a lot of people, guess, were screaming at, back at this Jay guy and pretty much saying, shut up. He's not even real. It's just a robot, But I guess this guy, he started chanting, "Lock him up," for his feels, for his reasons of why. And I guess he just wanted to try to get other people to start protesting against a robotic Donald Trump. I don't know. But this isn't the first time when Donald Trump was coming in. There was a lot of people who were signing petitions, sending them in to actually have a mute Donald Trump, the robotic, so he wouldn't talk. It's just a lot of crazy things that have been going on, very controversial things, especially in the presidency, politics. And the other thing I'm surprised about, honestly, because of how the world is right now, that this scenario didn't happen sooner. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm not saying I'm against it. I keep my politics out of videos. I don't, it's just, I don't talk about them. I'm just surprised, being how everything is, that this did not happen sooner. I'm really surprised. Or I'm really surprised that I haven't seen videos of somebody rushing the stage, to be honest. I don't know. That's just wild to me. You can see the video. I don't have a link to it. Just look up maybe J Mouski. I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, or just type in Disney, or just type in on Google or whatever search engine you use, Donald Trump Hall of President. It'll come up right away. You'll see like 20 different articles for it. But that's it, guys. That is the news that has been going on. The year-end news of 2017 of Disney World. 2018. Let's get it in. Vlog finito.